So would you believe it? A new day, a new life from a Reform MP, and this time it's the liar-in-chief himself, Nigel Farage. On Laura Kuenssberg's show last week, he said this.
You'll find in West Northamptonshire, we've just saved £1 million renegotiating an IT contract. Just one little example of what we can do.
It turns out, due to the work of some excellent local journalism, that these numbers were completely fabricated. If you remember, this claim was made in the context of a discussion about the Reform UK equivalent of Elon Musk's ridiculous Department for Government Efficiency, which, even though it failed spectacularly, Reform still think it's a good idea to try and introduce something similar here, but it's just a gimmick. Well, this article, written by Sarah Ward, a journalist from an online platform called the NN Journal, which I believe represents the Northamptonshire area, wrote a piece which stated the following. A claim by Reform UK's leader Nigel Farage that the party has saved £1 million in IT costs since taking charge at West Northamptonshire Council is untrue and hard to validate, according to the authority. The Cabinet report, which was officially signed off by the Cabinet, agreed to procure a new contract and states the annual cost of renewal is £1.85 million. Therefore, no savings were agreed at the meeting. NN Journal called Councillor Last yesterday to ask him about Farage's claim, and he said he was in a meeting and we could call back at lunch. When we called back, he did not answer. And then she finishes up with, Farage's bogus claim has incensed many within the council who are already wary of the Doge initiative and do not think it is legitimate. So as you can see, it's complete and utter BS that Farage has been spouting about saving money, and the likelihood is that nothing's really going to be saved. You might hear a few silly headlines about this council spent £20,000 on ergonomic chairs, or that council spent £15,000 on flags. There will be silly examples of spending in lots of different places, but it's not going to amount to a significant amount of money. And that's the thing that Reform are claiming has already started to happen. And I also want to say that it's really important that local journalists keep doing things like this, because you're not going to get this at the national level. As I've stated many times, the mainstream media largely want to keep pushing Farage because he makes money for them. Having him on screen, having him in your studio, it brings clicks, it brings viewers, and most of the press in this country are either supporting him or letting him go unchallenged because they don't want to upset the financial apple cart. It's a complete scandal what's going on in this country with the media. You saw the same over there in the USA with Donald Trump, and it looks like the only thing likely to bring him down is his involvement with a long-time, well-known Fredophile.